The following is a special presentation of Henrico County Public Schools. Continuing game coverage of the Varina Blue Devils and the Atlee Raiders.
Welcome back to Verona High School. We are at the Glen Rudisell Court, that is. The Blue Devils trailing 31-20 to an Atlee team. Again, coming in hot, winners of 7 of their last 8 games. Sitting at 11 of 7. We can see why they've won 7 of their last 8 games, though. It's been the Tyler Warren show.
Yeah, he's been pounding them inside with the aggressiveness and that 238-pound build. He's an absolute unit.
Now, he's more Zion-like.
He's more Zion-like. Ralph is more like a Curry build. He's a stick.
And Raven, meanwhile, on the other side, we really haven't seen Verina's offense get going yet. I've seen them score very quickly and go on very quick runs. They're capable of that. They're going to need that early on here in the third quarter.
Most definitely. I've seen Verona really been stepping it up with their defense more than their offense, most definitely. But something that they're going to have to improve to win this game is definitely their offense. And I hope to see that with the second quarter.
We'll see a 31-20 advantage for the Atlee Raiders. And right now, especially at the high school level, when you have a double-digit lead, even if it's just a 10 or 11 points, it doesn't seem like a ton. But without a shot clock, Atlee is going to sit on that basketball. They're not going to be in a hurry to shoot it. Verona, conversely, I think they're going to have to trap. They're going to have to take some risks. They're going to have to go for some turnovers like they were very early in the first quarter. But more importantly, they're going to have to convert those turnovers into points.
Verona has definitely been playing it safe recently, and I feel like taking more risks would be beneficial.
Unofficially, I've got Mr. CC3, Christian Carden, is the leading scorer for Verona with 6. Tyler Warren leading the way for the Atlee Raiders. He has nearly double the points, or half the points of the entire Atlee Raider offense as the third quarter gets ready to get started. We'll see if there's any changes to the starting rotation here. Looks like Verona is heading out with Christian Carden, Amari Baylor, Alfonso Billups is in the lineup. And so is number 10, Corey Harden. Only 5 seniors on this Verona basketball team. Atlee, this is a senior-laden group.
Verona definitely has that on their shoulders. They have a younger team, which could possibly secure them some more wins for longer, while as Atlee has to secure more All-Stars, as they do now, for a better season next year, too.
Well, 8 seniors to 5, but it doesn't matter right here as he gets a bucket and one. And that's one way to score in a hurry against the zone is get it in transition. Something Verona did not do in the first half. They're going to need more of that here in the second. As that one goes up and in for Corey Harden, he has a chance for a 3-point play. Got it to go, and he converts a 3-point play. It's an 8-point advantage for Atlee. Raiders bring it up. Tyler Warren in the middle, the straw that stirs the drink. Very tight man-to-man coverage. I'm liking the defense. Kind of goes for too much there, though. 3 ball is up and good. Nicholas Conway connects, and Atlee ups the lead. Carden penetrates, kicks it back out. That ball is blocked. Warren with the rebound. Here come the Raiders again. Atlee in no hurry. Up 11 and with the basketball here early on in the third quarter. Raiders for 3 again. No, off the Top of the iron, front of the iron, out of bounds. It'll be Varina's ball. Khalil Venable bringing it up, gives it to Carden. Back to Venable. They need to get something going inside. Maybe some pick and roll action, something. Carden inside, back out. Atlee's ready. Nice pass underneath. And the finish as well. Alfonso Billups. Pressure and almost a steal, as applying the trap pressure was Khalil Venable. Let's take a look at that play. Varina's last score, and when you're going to beat a zone, you need good passing, and that is picture perfect right down low, and then back up and in. Billups knows how to finish it. Back to real time, up and no, but a foul. So Varina's prescription to Atlee's defense is this: we're going to defend better, and then in transition, we're going to move down as fast as go up tempo, as fast as we can, and not let your defense get set. Venable goes to the free throw line.
Venable is averaging 7.9 points a game and 1.3 rebounds, accompanied by 2.6 rebounds or assists.
Well, and he was the star of the game against Henrico on Friday night. As the score's now 34-27, Atlee up by 7. Raiders in the front court. Great pass to Warren. Warren can't corral it. Carden inside, back out. The money ball, no, off the front iron. Here comes Warren. The tight end to the rack. Counted and the foul. He is just so big and so strong, Sean.
That boy must have taken ballerina classes, because the way he worked on his feet right there was amazing.
Here it is again. I mean, you just can't get to the left hand there. He shields a ball with his entire right side of his body. And off the back of the iron, he does not convert the three-point play. But 36-27, Atlee up 9. Verona, no, but there is a foul. And Christian Carden will go back to the free throw line. .5:19 to go here in the third as Carden looks at the front end of a two-shot foul.
CC3 is averaging 11.1 points a game with 4.5 rebounds. He is also very large sophomore.
Well, he's definitely Varina's big man, and he makes 1 of 2 from the line. And he has a tough challenge against Warren tonight. Oh, there's a scrum for the ball. Well, let's see what the refs call. I don't know what they said down there, either a jump ball or a foul. Well, guys, it's not just basketball season, it's also wrestling season. Wrestling is also a winter sport, and there you see it. I don't think you get the 2-on-1 in wrestling. Rebound by Varina, up and in. Amari Baylor gets into the stat sheet. He connects for 2. 36-30. Varina was down 11, now just down 6 as they try to apply that token pressure. Warren with the ball, hands it off. Raiders trying to work it inside. They do, but it's an offensive foul. Great job by the defender there. Corey Harden sacrificing the body, and there's a timeout on the floor. as we look at the stylings of replay. Ooh, the putback. He had a couple of trees around him putting that one up and in. Amari Baylor was able to convert on that. So Atlee came into the third quarter with an 11-point advantage. That lead has been cut down to 6.
I definitely see Verona stepping up their offense and defense as well. They seem a lot more aggressive on the court and seem to overall just be wanting to win the game more as opposed to the first and second quarter.
Not only more aggressive, but also more confident with their shot.
Very true, Sean. Very true.
Nice to agree on something, bro.
I wouldn't say that about, I don't know. I would not tell Tyler Warren on the court that Verona wants to win more than he does.
Yeah, no, that'd definitely be a scary thought to tell him that. He could just flick me and I would go flying to Canada.
Well, he's not the Jolly Green Giant.
He is a big man. I'm only 5'8".
He definitely seems to be an unstoppable force on the court.
Well, Verona's going to try to go inside out offensively here, facing that tough Atlee zone again. It gave him a lot of problems in the first half. See if Verona can heat it up. Trying to go inside, then double team. The 3-ball not there. The defenders really doing a nice job getting their hands up, just mechanically sound. There's the box and one. You see Tyler Warren right in the middle there. You have the 2 guards up front. You got your 2 forwards in the back. That is picture perfect defense and a traveling violation on Carden. Raiders say, we want to win this game too. That's why we're playing tough defense.
We're in the corner. Oh.
So Kevin Hollins to inbound for the Atlee Raiders. Passes in, and Varina's got the pressure. Warren setting the pick. And they're out of danger. There's got to be something inside. They're going to call a charge on Warren. So Warren picks up the foul. Verona picks up the possession. Still a 6-point game with 3:36 to go here in the third. 2-possession ball game, only down 6. But even though Atlee's playing that zone defense, they are not allowing anything inside. Speaking of not allowing anything inside, that defense right there by Verona flipping the tables a little bit on Warren and company. Stops, pops, no friendly roll. It was a good look. Atlee has it back, up by 6, looking for more. Nice move in the lane, excellent extra pass. Not doing anything with it. Well, there it is. 3 from the corner. No, got nothing but air. Blue Devils on the run. What a pretty pass and finish. Corey Harden. And it's 36-32. 4-point ball game. There's the press again, and it's going to lead to another turnover. But it's thrown away to Carden's feet. And now Warren's got it back. And then he gets away with a little push off. That's fine in football. Actually, that might have been pass interference in the NFL.
Tyler Warren definitely seems to be maybe a little bit too aggressive on the court today. He seems to really want this win as well as every other man on the court.
Truth. Atlee the long rebound and another chance. Raiders get it to Warren. Warren fumbles the football. What a nice bounce pass, cannon and one! Christian Carden was the one who scored it, but the man who passed it really should be praised. What a great job by Khalil Venable. Watch this pass, right through one of his own teammates, and picture perfect, right on target.
Tyler needs to switch to linebacker to stop CC3 today. He needs a tackle on.
Venable really nailed that. Our slow-mo group's doing a bang-up job tonight. Some good replays. Again, this game's brought to you not just from Henrico County Public Schools and TV services, but also for the Center for Communications and Media Relations. This was an 11-point game. Will Catterley, Raven Earp, Sean Anderson joining you. We have Izzy Rodriguez down courtside as our courtside reporter. This was an 11-point lead for Atlee at the half. Right now, Raiders up 36-34, only up 2. Christian Carden with a chance to cut it to 1 with a free throw after that and 1 opportunity. And he got it. So, 36-35 with 2:11 to go in the third. I think we're in for a fun finish here. Raiders trying to press the front court, and they do, all the way to the rack. Lays it up, but no. Missed the bunny. Now here come the Blue Devils the other way. The extra pass. He knows what to do, and Varina's got the lead. Corey Harden connects for 2. Blue Devils once down 11, now up by 1 with 1:50 to go here in the third quarter. Momentum on Varina's side. All of a sudden, the steal. Here come the Blue Devils again. Venable gets it to go. Devils up 3.
Verona is definitely stepping up their offense as well as defense.
And their defense is leading the offense right now. Verona needs a bucket, or I should say Atlee, for their sake, they need a bucket badly. 1:21 to go. 39-36, what a quarter for Verona. Instead, it's another turnover. Blue Devils looking to run again. And my goodness, he contorted himself all over the place on the floor there. Somehow didn't travel with it. Verona, Venable, stops, pops, hits.
There we go.
Little baseline jumper, and with under a minute to go, it's 41-36 Verona. It's a 16-point turnaround. That ball almost tipped away again. It would behoove Atlee to just go for a final shot here to end this quarter.
Atlee just needs to slow it down.
Oh, and that one of the hardest judgment calls to make as a basketball official. Is it a block or is it a charge? They call the blocking foul on Verona. So it'll stay with Atlee with 30 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Here's Verona's change in offense. It's taking advantage of defensive turnovers like the one you just saw with Khalil Venable, and then just going to the rack. And good if it goes, I think. Oh no, they call the foul on the floor. They call a foul on the floor, now they just call a technical foul on Coach Axel. And he's saying, what'd I say? And I have no idea because, well, none of us know. We're not anywhere near him.
We should have mic'd the coaches too.
Well, right now, that'll be 2 shots in the ball for Verona. As we look at the jump shooting for Verona, they've gotten their offense by playing great D, but that was also something that Venables could do, or can do, hadn't been doing in the first half, but was able to do there. Hit the short jumper. The first of 2 free throws is no. Look at those shoes. Hits the second one. He's wearing shoes that doesn't look like they're matching. So 1 out of 2 from the line for Alfonso Billups. And Atlee now trails 42-36. Quincy Jefferson to throw it in. But first, we're going to wait about half an hour. Now they ready it for play, and Verona will inbound. Gets across half court. Blue Devils will play for the final possession here in quarter number 3. Great pass underneath. Got to take advantage of that. Can't get it to go. Atlee will have one final chance. The extra pass down low, and no. Rebound, Atlee, high off the glass, and it'll count if it goes. It does. Nice last second shot, number 13, Ralph Axel the fourth. Connects, but Verona wins the quarter, up 42-38 after trailing by 11 points entering the third quarter. Big time turnaround for Verona.
Verona has definitely seemed to step it up in the past, quarter. They oftentimes with Verona athletics, me being one who plays 3 sports, I've definitely seen that, drive and motivation with any Verona athlete has definitely been a control in any sport. They just never seem to give up, which is definitely something that will help them win this game.
Well, Atlee's going to have first possession here in the fourth. Ball inside. Almost turned it over again. That Verona pressure's really getting to him. Oh, tried to steal it and run with it. Instead, Malachi Plaskett commits the foul. That's the 4th team foul on Verona. Once they get to 7, it'll be a 1-on-1, if they do. Raiders. That pass down at the feet of Warren. He somehow keeps it alive, kicks it out, 3 ball is no good. Rebound Verona gets knocked away, then tries to get saved. And the scrum ends up Verona basketball. Malachi Plaskett brings it up. 2-3 zone or a box and 1. Plaskett. Quincy Jefferson. Jefferson to the corner. Nice passing. Will it pay off? Yeah, it will.
Raven, guess what I just heard, bro?
What was that? What was that?
I heard a splash from 3.
Splash.
It was Malachi Plaskett. Big 3 ball there.
Amazing defense on Verona's side.
And Verona increases their lead 45-38. I feel like you guys have been practicing that 3-point play call. So here it is again. And boom.
You could just hear that splash from the Atlantic Ocean.
Here's another 3 ball, no. And they're going to get an over-the-back foul call on the Blue Devils. That's inside, a whistle's blown. So Atlee's going to head to the free throw line. One of their better shooters, William Sutkus, will go to the free throw line. And again, Atlee, not anyone at that line. They won't even go for a rebound here. They do not want to allow any possibility of a fast break opportunity. Gets 2 out of 2. And it's a 5-point game, 45-40. Verona with the basketball, 6:20 to go in the game. Box and 1 defense. Malachi Plaskett. Come up pretty big so far here in the fourth. Lomax. Back to the top of the key, it's Billups. And now it's Verona's turn to be deliberate with the basketball as they have the lead. And it's a steal by Atlee. Here come the Raiders. The 3 ball. No. Way too long on that one. And the rebound is corralled by Billups. Billups in no hurry. And this is a little bit against Atlee's comfort zone. Whistle on the floor and a timeout called. Verona looking a little helter-skelter there on that last possession. Wanting to settle down. Definitely they don't want to turn it over. Rally Axel's thinking to himself, that's exactly what we need. Just down 2 possessions. If you're just joining us, Henrico County Public Schools bringing you this, plus game coverage brought to you by the crew at the Center for Communications and Media Relations here at Varina High School. So guys, I'll bring it up to you again because I said I'd ask you the same question that I did when we came in 10 minutes before the game started and we started talking. Told you this is easy.
Definitely getting easier.
And you know, if whatever you say doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter because life goes on. And there's always another play. So Verona inbound after the timeout. And a little laissez-faire with a pass. It's picked off and taken back the other way for 2. What a job by William Sutkus to see that pass coming, and he takes advantage. 45-42 now. The trap by Varina's working now a little bit, rushing up the Blue Devils. Inside Lomax, rejected, then hit in the air like a hot tamale. Who comes down with it? It's Sutkus, Atlee. Sutkus doesn't score it, but his partner in crime does. The putback is up and in. And we got ourselves a 1-point game, 45-44. Verona up 1, foul.
It's almost as every game that Verona has played in the past week has been, very, very tight and very close. And it really goes to show how, they're willing to hustle till the end of the game.
Yeah, there's tremendous competition in this old school Capital District as we see the turnover again. And again, you gotta come to the basketball. And Atlee did, Verona did not. William Sutkus. That free throw is no good. Again, Raven Earp, Sean Anderson joining me. Courtside, Izzy Rodriguez. Atlee Raiders find that middle of the zone, but the fadeaway is no good from Tyler Warren. Verona up and in. Is it an offensive foul or not? What are they calling it? The other official's looking for help. He calls a charge and it goes Atlee's way. That is a huge call because if that's a blocking foul, not only does Verona get the 2 points to put themselves up by 3, they also go to the free throw line. It would have been potentially a 4-point game. Instead, Atlee, I should say, the Raiders get the basketball down just 1 with 4:16 to play.
That definitely does make this game even closer than it already is, which I did not know was possible.
Oh, it can be closer. Go to overtime. Somehow, Atlee gets through that pressure, and they find Warren. He puts it up and in, and Atlee is back on top. Raiders 46, Blue Devils 45. Verona needs a bucket badly. They get it. Alfonso Billups, and now Verona's back up by 1. You could feel the tension mounting. Great pass underneath, but an even better pick, the steal. All the way to the rack. No, but
the finish.
That will not count. That will not count. Alfonso Billups picked up that ball while it was still in the cylinder. That's offensive goaltending. That is a turnover.
Replay booth. They need to go to the replay booth for that one.
47-46. Verona still up 1, but Atlee with the basketball with 3:21 to go. Great pass underneath. Can he find the back of the rim? Yes, he can. Up and in for 2. Raiders up 1. Up back quickly is Verona. Now this is basketball. Blue Devils looking for a high percentage shot. Carden almost turns it over. Venable. No. Big rebound. Amari Baylor. New life. And Verona converts. It's Alfonso Billups. We've heard his name a time or two here in the second half. Billups gives Verona a 1-point lead with 2:37 to go. This is the definition of a nail biter. 49-48. Atlee down 1, but with the basketball. They find Tyler Warren. They call a foul, and he was in the act of shooting. So Tyler Warren will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with only 2:24 left to play here in the fourth. This has all the makings of a quadruple overtime thriller. Just kidding. Could happen, though. I've seen it.
I have AP bio homework to do, so I'm not trying to be here all night for 4 overtimes, please.
No, so we're down a man if we go in overtime, huh? Warren ties it up at 49 with the first one. Chance to give Atlee the lead back, and he does. We've had more lead changes here in the fourth quarter than we've had all the rest of the game. As Varina looks to do it again. Too hard, but the rebound and putback is good. I tell you what, that's 2 straight possessions where Amari Baylor's come up huge with offensive rebounds, and this time as a dividend, he puts it back up himself for 2. 2:03 to go, 51-50. Verona up 1. Warren to the rack, no. Rebound Blue Devils. Verona can stretch the lead. And they're going to slow it down. Under 2 to play. Oh, what a look underneath. Amari Baylor bounces it home, and Verona's up 3. 53-50 with 1:36 to go. Atlee, no need to rush, but they got to take care of the basketball. What a pass and finish. Timeout on the floor. What a job by Warren to find Kevin Hollins. And an even bigger job is number 21 seen right here, Mr. Baylor. Couple of big offensive rebounds, and that putback has given Verona a 1-point lead with under a minute and a half to go. Here's the situation. Both teams are in the bonus. What does that mean? Well, basketball fans know what that means, but if you are watching at home and you have no freaking idea what I'm talking about, it means the bonus is once you get to 7 fouls and above, the next foul, player gets to shoot a 1-and-1, 1 free throw, and then if he makes that one, gets another one for the bonus. Once it's north of 10 fouls, 10 and above, they get 2 shots. Verona with the basketball. 1:26 to go, up by 1. Khalil Venable. He'll take it into the front court. Double team. Gets out of it. The jump shot. Got it to go. And guess who? That was Amari Baylor. Timeout on the floor with 1:10 to go. 55-52 Blue Devils. If you're Verona in this situation, here it is again. Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Baylor has been really been delivering. Amari Baylor has been the catalyst for the Verona offense and shown a little bit of toughness too, because this Atlee team is tough, and Verona has had to match the intensity of this Atlee Raiders basketball team. And up until the third quarter, they weren't up to the task, but so far they have been in the second half. So the situation is this, 1:06 to go. Raiders down 3. Nicholas Conway hands it off to Warren, top of the key. Warren back to Conway, Twitty. Back inside and back out for all you kids who know your country music from a long time ago. Conway Twitty, country music star. Google him. Warren. No, short rims it, and Verona gets the rebound. 43 seconds to go, up by 3. Atlee may have to foul here to stop the clock. Instead, they do not. And they will get the ball back and have a shot. 30 seconds to go. Atlee to the rack. He got it to go. It's good, and a quick timeout. Ralph Axel the fourth gets that one to go to cut it to a 1-point game, and then Coach Axel calls timeout. And guys, all Varina had to do was hold on to the basketball and make him foul him.
I just saw that shot in elementary school days. That's all I can say.
3-point lead, now whittled to 1. Varina had possession with a 3-point lead. If they force Atlee to foul, they at least go to the free throw line. Instead, they went for the bucket inside. Atlee corralled the rebound, and now, again, it's anybody's game.
And those free throws could have been the turning point of the game. That could have locked Verona in for a win.
Yeah, not only the turning point, but the icing on the cake.
Yes.
Absolutely. This is from earlier, that extra pass. He sees the defense really well and then keeps the pivot foot down. Otherwise, that would have been a travel. Nice job by Ralph Axel. Verina's got to beat this pressure. Oh, headsy play by Christian Carden, who threw it off the defender's leg. So Carden and Verona to inbound. 16 seconds to play, and a foul is called. So here we go, a 1-and-1 situation with 14.9 seconds to go. It's all abuzz in the control room right now as Verona heads to the free throw line. And a dull, hushed murmur in the crowd. Makes the first, Venable. Khalil Venable makes the first free throw, which is important. It makes it a 2-point lead. This is a chance to make it 3. Venable got it to go. 57-49. 14 seconds to go. Atlee, this could be the last chance. 10 for 3. Oh, it ripped out. Warren got it. And Atlee does not get the rebound. Verona does. The quick foul is called. And guys, Tyler Warren got the shot he wanted. It was opened. He just missed it. Very close. And now all Verona has to do, I say all they have to do because I'd miss, is make one free throw and this is over. Alfonso Billups goes to the line with 3.2 seconds to play with a chance to ice the game. And he did just that. Blue Devils are going to move to 15-3 on the year, barring something amazing, as they have a 58-54 lead with 3.2 seconds to play. Billups is second. What a great game for Billups, guys, right? In the second half, he really came on strong. Billups and Baylor. So this will end at Warren for 3. No, Verona survives Atlee for a second time this season. Once down 11 at halftime, they come all the way back and defeat Atlee 59-54. And guys, Sean, let's have some final thoughts on this one. In this experience, watching your Blue Devils, I guess, come back and win this.
It was nice to see them come back from an 11-point deficit and also having my splash moment with my friend I've been practicing for the past 2 weeks now. It was really special and something I won't forget. I won't forget for a while.
Hey, you guys did it like you were pros. Raven, your thoughts?
Verona definitely was having a shot to their confidence and motivation going into this game in the first half. They've been down multiple points at many times, and as long, the Raiders did too. But Verona definitely did have a lot of struggles with their confidence, and it's nice to see them overcome that and win this game.
Well, Izzy Rodriguez is courtside. She talked to the coach, and remember the coach said, hey, we've overcome adversity. We've been there before. We've done it. Someone else who's been there before, a teacher of the year and a heck of a cook, joins Izzy Rodriguez. Izzy, what you got?
Is it a countdown?
I think so, yeah. Hi, I'm Isabel Rodriguez here with Miss Ferris. Miss Ferris, how does it feel to be the Teacher of the Year?
Well, at the moment, it's great. It's great to be able to represent Verona in this way. I've been here almost 12 years, and I'm really excited to represent me, the staff, and my students.
And how do you find time to feed all these teams?
I use my students a lot. They do most of all the planning, getting everything together, and then we do it during class time as labs. A lot of early mornings. So I'm usually at the grocery store by 7, so I have to leave my house by 6. Yeah, so it takes time outside of school.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Back to Will.
Hey, great job by everybody tonight. Izzy Rodriguez, my guys, Raven and Sean, those people on camera down there. Wave, everybody, you're on TV. Everybody tonight from the Center for Media Relations and Communications and Media Relations. I keep messing that up.
It's difficult.
But a great job had by all. And I think Verina got some good eats tonight.
Most definitely.
From that great teacher down there, because I think that she made something with some extra protein because they needed it down the stretch. Again, final in this one, the Verina Blue Devils take down the Atlee Raiders 59 to 54. For Raven Earp, Sean Anderson, Isabel Rodriguez, and everybody at the Verina Center for Communications and Media Relations, have a great night.